Well, hi, management team. I thought that I would record you a video rather than doing another email because I know that you get a ton of emails from me. Remember, you only need to read the Monday email. If you are completely overwhelmed, the Monday email is the email that tells you what you need to do. The others are just if you have some spare time, you want to read what I'm thinking about, what I'm reading about, what I'm listening to. Wednesday and Friday are just kind of extra directional stuff, other than obviously the email that goes with this video, which is going out on a Friday. So there are a few things because obviously on Tuesday, everybody is going to get started on your team with the training program. So I've spoken to quite a lot of you with follow-up calls. For those of you who I haven't spoken to, on Tuesday, you need to know what you expect from your team members. They are looking to you for direction. They're looking to you for guidance. They want to know how they should implement the training that they're going to get on Tuesday. So remember, the first training is all about the mind flush, number one priority, top 3 tasks, using the 50-minute blocks, utilizing the first 90 minutes of their day. So they are going to be looking to guidance. They're going to say to you, what should I be working on? I think I should be working on this. And you need to have a very clear direction by Tuesday for what you think the top 3 tasks should be for every one of your team members. Now, what I've suggested to a lot of you is that maybe you set up a meeting for Thursday or Friday, either individually or as a group, to meet with each of the team members and say, okay, so what did you think of the training on Tuesday? What do you feel your top 3 tasks should be? What should be your number 1 priority? And try and guide them to get to the point where their priorities match up with what you think their priorities should be. Because if they come up with the answer, then they're going to have ownership of their top 3 tasks. Whereas if you tell them you should be working on this from 10 till 11, or you should be working on that from, when you get in for the first 90 minutes, they don't have ownership. So that's number 1. Decide what you want from each team member. And then I would, like I say, to get the best out of this program, then meet with them and try and both of you come up with the same idea. They will feel they've decided what they should do, but you actually have guided them to where you need them to be. And then, of course, lead by example. If you're expecting them to schedule 50-minute blocks and create a schedule that they can stick to, or utilize the first 90 minutes of their day effectively, you should be doing it too. So I am actually recording this using Zoom, which is new for me because I wanted to be able to share my screen with you. Because attached to this email is a summary sheet. So obviously you're going to do your workshop on the 14th, which will be workshop 3. So you're still going to get the Monday, Wednesday, Friday emails that relate to you and what you've learned from workshop 3. But then your team members are going to be getting a Monday, Wednesday, Friday email that relates to what they're learning. So rather than me sending you their emails, I've created this summary sheet. So I'm going to share my screen with you now. So you should be able to see this Excel spreadsheet. It looks like a ton of information, but it's actually very straightforward. All you have to do is look at it 1 week at a time. So you'll see on row 3, all you have to do is look at that week. That is telling you the week date. It's telling you it's workshop 1, week 1, and then all you have to look at is column C. This is what your team members are going to be focusing on next week. They're going to be focusing on doing a mind flush, number 1 priority, top 3 tasks. So when you ask them what their number 1 priority is, they should be starting to think. It takes some time to get used to, making sure they know what their number 1 priority is, especially if they struggle with organization. Then in column D, E, and F, it tells you what I'm going to send them an email about. Obviously on Monday, it's just going to be kind of a welcome video. And then on Tuesday, when they get the training, I'll send them an email telling them how the emails go and what they have to look out for. And then Wednesday, Friday, they get into the same routine that you have with the emails. So all you care about is column C, which is what you need to be focusing them on for next week. And then the deliverable in column G, they should be able to give you a prioritized mind flush and tell you what their number 1 priority is or top 3 tasks. So then when we get to the week of October 14th, it's workshop 1, week 2. All you need to know is that they're going to be utilizing the first 90 minutes of their day and adding a 50-minute block. It's up to them to read my emails and to implement whatever training or whatever the focus for the week is. You do not need to be following up and micromanaging them. This whole program is about empowering people to take responsibility for their success. So they should be doing this by themselves. They should be stepping up and making sure that they're reading my Monday email and they're starting to utilize that first 90 minutes and adding 50-minute blocks. And then it tells you what the emails are all about, and then what you should be expecting from them is that they can just tell you what they're working on the first 90 minutes or 50-minute block. And then the week of the 21st is workshop 1, week 3. They should be adding like a mini mind flush at the end of the day. And you should be seeing that their mornings are being more efficient and their jobs are getting planned better. So you can go through all of those. Don't be overwhelmed by it. Just say, okay, next week, what do I need? I would print this out and post it somewhere. And so then that is it. So I will still every so often send you a video or send you an email. If it's in caps in the title and says, please read this, or something that looks urgent, it's just that email is the easiest way for me to communicate with you rather than calling you all. I can't do that. But I do, believe it or not, try to keep emails to the minimum. So your plan for ready for Tuesday. Decide what you want from each of your team members, and then set up a meeting with them so that you can guide them to get to the point where you're both on the same page. Lead by example. You can't tell them to manage their time if you're not doing it yourself. And then print out the summary sheet and just be ready for next week. If you have any questions at all, please text me and I can give you a call back, or send me an email. And if you have suggestions when we're rolling this out to your team members for things that I could be doing better, or that you feel is missing, or something that we just need to improve on, then please let me know and I will speak to you soon.